welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're going to be cooking chili. So here you can see all the ingredients that I used. The ingredient list will be down below in the description box. My son clearly wanted to be a part of the video, so you will see him randomly throughout. For any other fellow moms out there, you know how it is trying to cook with a toddler, but it's great. He's at a fun age where he's just learning everything. He's inquisitive, he's curious, and I love having him help me in the kitchen. So yeah, going back to the chili recipe, this was a weeknight. I like cooking larger meals in the beginning of the week. This way we have leftovers. One thing to mention with these bell peppers, I usually use green and red bell peppers, but I had these left over and I was trying to get rid of them. Here's onions that I have cut up, as well as garlic, a very close-up shot of the garlic. So I first start out with olive oil and garlic. I put that on medium. I do it on medium. I don't like medium high. I like the garlic to roast slowly. Then after about a minute or two, I add in the onions and the bell peppers, and I let that cook all together. I was so excited here. Grayson said hot for the first time, so you can see my excitement. Now I'm adding in about a tablespoon of tomato paste in that same pan with the onions, the garlic, and the peppers. And then in a separate pan, I'm adding in the ground turkey. So I use ground turkey in this recipe. However, you can substitute it for ground beef. My husband actually prefers the ground beef. But since he's met me, I've always used the ground turkey, and now he eats his chili with ground turkey. So I don't know about you all, but I have been looking forward to the colder season. I am a summer girl. I always have been, but lately I've just really been looking forward to all of the holidays and the colder weather. Is that the same for you guys? I'm not sure if it's just a me thing. I also love to cook soups and chilies during this colder season. So comment down below if you'd like, and let me know what your favorite food is during the colder weather. Going back to the chili recipe, I just added in about half a cup of wine, maybe even a little bit less or a little bit more, give or take. But I like to do this, especially to pick up all of the brown bits. This is going into the same pan with those peppers, the onions, and the garlic. So it's basically just to deglaze that pan. And then I'm just adding in all of my spices to the pan with the ground turkey. Side note, usually I use one pot here for chili. I add the ground turkey first prior to the garlic, the peppers, and the onions. I let that brown, and then I add in the peppers, the garlic, and the onions. But I think I just got excited in this video, so that is the reason why I did it in a separate pan. Stop it. My heart melts when he gives me those hugs. Here in the pot is just all of the onions, the peppers, the garlic, with that tomato paste and that wine. So at this point, I've added in the ground turkey into the same pot with the onions, the peppers, and then I added in the brown sugar. And at this point, I took out the garlic, and I will save that garlic for my bread later on. I swear, call me crazy, but I do not like drinking red wine alone as a drink. I love other cocktails, but just not red wine, like white wine, white sparkling wine. but not a fan of red wine. Maybe that'll change. Anyway, now I'm adding in my crushed red tomatoes, which splattered onto my face. And then I'm adding in about a cup, I think it is, of water. I kind of eyeball this. I'll go start out with a cup and then I'll keep adding more. So do not do what I did in this video. Usually I'll add in red kidney beans. I'll get them in the cans and I'll just put them in towards the end of the chili. In this case, I actually had pinto beans and they were dry. I had them, I bought them a while ago and I wanted to use them, so I figured I would use the dry pinto beans and I soaked them overnight. However, I still felt like they were just not ready. I feel like they needed to be soaked more. I did check to make sure that it was edible, but I don't know. I'm just a fan of the kidney beans, so that's what I'll be using for now on, as I've always done. So now I'm just adding in the beans into the chili. Like I said, I always do this towards the end of the cooking of the chili. This chili took me about, I would say, 2.5 hours to make. But for the sake of the video, I like to do it all day. So I'll cook it typically all day. And here's the chili with the beans. Everything is in there. And now I just cook it down. So in this next clip, I have the garlic that I saved with butter and smoked sea salt. I get this from Whole Foods. It is the best sea salt ever. I also eat my chili with rye bread. My family has always done that. I'm not sure why, but trust me, you have to try it. It is delicious. So I'll mix together that butter, the garlic, the sea salt, and I'll put that onto the rye bread. And then here's the chili. So I'll add a little bit of cheese, a little bit of sour cream, tortilla chips, and then the rye bread. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more videos if you like what you had seen. Also, please give this a thumbs up. And comment down below what your favorite recipes are in the colder weather.